Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's been a busy morning. We've taken down the electric fence, coiled up all the wire, picked up all the poles, or posts I should call them. They're all put away. We just went through all the green peppers. We haven't picked any of the hot peppers yet. We probably got a couple of boxes of hot peppers, but we'll get that later this evening probably. And right now I'm going to go on out and start the M. We're going to do some harrowing if we don't get stuck. It's too wet on that side to harrow. There's water sitting on the top over here. We just took the truck to the back of the field. We had to put it in four-wheel drive to go, but we'll see. We might be able to harrow it up, we might not. We'd kind of like to chop it up so get the stuff biodegrading, you know. Anyway, I'll bring it back in a little bit. Well, it's quite obvious. Got water sitting here. Tracks over there full of water. And I mean, that's how everything is. But we're going to see if we can get this old girl started. Yeah, I don't know if it's got any juice or not. It's been sitting here for quite a while. Like over a month. Well, that's a good sign. Discharged a little. Come on, old girl. Wow, can't believe that started. Let us charge here for a minute. We got oil pressure, good. We're gonna see if we can't pull her right out that way, because it is muddy. Brakes stuck a little. Yeah, not bad. All the mud fell out. I greased them the last time I went over here, and I only made one trip around, so I'm not going to bother doing any greasing today. We're just going to pull her over here, see if we can't chop up that further side of the garden. Maybe this side over here. So I think I'm actually going to go up first. I'm going to go up without putting any set in, because if I don't, I probably won't make it to the top. Yeah, we're spinning over here on the plastic. Yeah, this might require getting over on the turf. These right here are the 3 rows of peppers we just did. We got two buckets off of each. Well, not 2 buckets, 2 bushels off of each row. And we never picked up on the hot peppers, so. Anyway, I'm going to back a little set into these right here. And we'll see what we can do. Probably enough. Come on. There we go. Put it in third. We'll see what we can do. truck earlier. Couldn't even go in four-wheel drive. I had to back up and give it a good one. Probably gonna stay out of there. That's pretty soft. Right there, I haven't dug yet. I'm going to leave that one alone. As far as the Kennebecks, I'm not going to worry about them. I'm just going to harrow them up. See water sitting here. Stuff's still pretty wet. Extremely hard, so I'm going to harrow for a while and I'll bring you back and show you what she looks like. Well, it's starting to look a little better. Made 4 or 5 trips. Set over about 2 or 3 feet each time. the next trip to see whether or not any potatoes come out. There's a big roll nugget. Have to pull that one out here this fall if I can find it. Problem is I harrow and I cover it up, so. Most of it. They plug up like that once in a while. There's quite a lot of green material there. Right here. That was a pretty nice Kenny back there. I don't know, maybe I'll leave that row and I'll run the potato digger through it. Hell, if I get 5 pounds out of it, it'd be worth it, you know? Hopefully that'll drop out that pack of mud there. Anyway, I'll bring you back in a little while. Pass to make in this field here, and then I'm going to go on up around, see if I can get around the front without getting stuck, or without getting stuck on the bottom here. The next rows are the peppers, so we want to stay out of them. They're looking pretty good. Acorn that looked good there, they'd been bitten by deer or something, woodchuck, I don't know what it was. pepper plants. Yeah, not bad, we made it. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do that a couple more times. See if I can press my lot and get started. Cool down for 30 seconds or so. Don't even need that much. It ain't been working too awful hard. The bottom of the muffler's rotted right out. You can see how it's shaking. Be quite a lot quieter probably if that was fixed. But anyway, she runs good. Still charging close to 10 amps. But I don't know if that battery's any good. She'll probably backfire. No, guess not gonna. Oh, there she tried to. Yeah, so we got that done. The spaghetti squash I'm gonna walk through with a pair of clippers later. See if there's any of them that are any good. There's so much water in the ground. We've gone down and picked half a dozen out of a half a dozen, 2 of them. Once they get dried off, you inspect them real good. You know, only a few of them are keepers. A lot of them have worms that went in through the bottom because it was so wet. It's just been one of them years. But it looks a lot better than it did. 2 rows of potatoes left to dig. And this side over here will be taken care of. So, yeah. So much for harrowing up. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed a little something different. And don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Why this transmission's so worn out. A little story about this tractor. For those of you who are new to the channel, this tractor, when it was bought new, was bought by Flag Lumber Company. Flag Lumber Company had a loader on it, and they extended the manure forks, and they used it to move back around, move logs around, load the brow. For about the first 8 or 10 years that the company had this tractor, they worked the snot out of it before they finally got something bigger. And it had logs rolled over on the hood, and you know, it's got a new grill on it, new hood on it. I'm new to this tractor anyway. And anyway, I took the stuff off, but the front end, that's been all welded up and beefed up and broke, and you can see it's got weld on it out there. I mean, they've really abused it. I get off here, I can show you. But the transmission's wore plumb out. It doesn't come out of gear. I think the bearings are all good, but the shift is pretty loose. But you can see this is all weld, and this is all weld, and this is all weld. I mean, there's not much on the front end that hasn't been broke. You know, this has all been broke. That's from just doing loader work with it and having logs and stuff roll over and under and coming back crashing into it. And yeah, I'm about due for a shot of grease in that old girl right there. So I haven't greased it since spring anyway, so, and the rain washes on it. So anyway, yeah, that's the story of the old girl. It's one of those sad, I call it a sad deal. The old guy that owned it, the kids all got together and said he was too old for it. He was in his 90s. He was having trouble getting on and off it, but so what if he dies in a saddle, right? Anyway, they took it away from him, wanted to hide it, so they gave it to my father. Says, get rid of it. And then about 8-9 years ago, my father says, Jesus, I ain't never gonna do nothing with it, you can have it. Well, by then there was some trees growing up to it that we had to cut out of it. And motor was stuck a little bit, but we towed it and got the motor freed up, and it's ended up being a pretty good tractor. But even though it was given to us, we still ended up with $1,100 into it, and it was given to us. It's crazy, you know, the money you can get into these things just trying to get them going. But anyway, yeah, she does a good job. I got to get my A, the one over there with a bucket, John Deere, right beyond that Farmall right there. I gotta get that out this year. I haven't had it running for 2 years, and that's getting too long. That used to be my main workhorse till I got that, and I kind of like that electric start. Power steering, you know, it's got all the comforts, so why wouldn't you use it? Anyway, take care everybody. That's gonna be the end of this video.